Hello there, buddy. You likely don't consider aging much in your youth, but let me share something with you. It approaches quicker than you anticipate. I'm here to present 6 tough realities about growing older that few people discuss. Some may be uncomfortable, but believe me, embracing these will prepare you for a more joyful, healthier existence. Stay with me until the conclusion. It might alter how you view the remainder of your life. I want to be honest about this. Your physique transforms as you grow older, and not in ways you'll adore. It doesn't occur suddenly, but one day you'll notice that minor tasks, like stooping to fasten your footwear, rising after prolonged sitting, or even stretching for an item on a high shelf, require more exertion. It's quite humbling, to put it mildly. But let me share something crucial. You're not helpless. The most significant error individuals commit is surrendering the instant they sense their initial indication of frailty or discomfort. They cease being active because it's more challenging than before. That's the worst action you can take. You must resist. Physical activity is akin to a remedy for your physique. It fortifies your muscles, maintains your joints' mobility, and provides you with a feeling of mastery over something that might otherwise seem unavoidable. A recent study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association, JAMA, found that regular physical activity can reduce the risk of chronic diseases and improve overall health in older adults. This underscores the importance of staying active as you age. It's not merely about remaining active, it's about being intelligent. Heed your body's signals. Focus on proper posture, suppleness, and abdominal strength. Don't delay until you're advanced in years to concern yourself with these matters. Begin immediately. Additionally, remember that what you consume is significant as well. You don't need to permanently abstain from ice cream or pizza, but temperance and equilibrium are essential. Your dietary choices today will influence how you feel 2 decades hence. Believe me, you want to make that commitment. Let's not gloss over this one. It's the most difficult reality of all. If you live a long life, you'll experience the loss of loved ones. It's unavoidable, and regardless of how resilient you believe you are, nothing entirely readies you for it. When a dear person passes away, it's as if a portion of your own existence vanishes with them. In my personal experience, I've bid farewell to cherished friends, siblings, and even my soulmate. Each departure has left an imprint, and each one imparts a new lesson about sorrow. It never dissipates, but with time, it evolves. It becomes less sharp. You learn to coexist with it. What can you do? Here's my counsel. Don't postpone valuing individuals. Express your love for them, even if it seems uncomfortable. Apologize when you're at fault. Be present when they require you. And here's the challenging aspect. When the inescapable occurs, permit yourself to mourn. Don't suppress it, believing you must be strong. Weep, discuss them, recall them, but also continue living. The loss of a loved one can either shatter you or instruct you on how delicate and valuable life truly is. If you have people you cherish who are still with you, don't undervalue them. Time is stealthy, and none of us know how much of it remains. Every shared chuckle, every created memory, every dialogue, you'll come to understand that those instances are what genuinely count in life. Love profoundly, and don't hesitate to express your emotions to others. Ultimately, that's what assists you in persevering. Let me share something I wish I'd comprehended many years ago. Your time is the most precious asset you possess. In your youth, you feel as though you have an infinite number of days ahead. You believe there's ample time to pursue your desires later. But here's the reality check. Later arrives stealthily, and before you realize it, you're reflecting on the past, pondering where the years have gone. Time is a form of wealth, and once expended, it's irretrievable. Therefore, the most significant question you should pose to yourself is, how am I utilizing it? Are you allocating too much of your time to activities and individuals who don't enrich your life?
Are you ensnared in habits that merely consume time without nourishing your spirit? If there's one lesson I've absorbed, it's this: decline more frequently. Decline those who deplete your vitality. Decline obligations that hold no significance for you. When you liberate that time, you can affirm the things that genuinely count, such as cultivating relationships, pursuing your interests, or simply sitting tranquilly with your thoughts. Don't squander time pursuing trivial matters either. Wealth? It's essential, but it's not worth forfeiting all your time for. Prestige? A glittering accolade means nothing if you're discontented. Memories and experiences, those are what will be significant to you in retrospect. Believe me, you won't recall the items you purchased, but you'll cherish the moments you shared with those who truly mattered. Here's one final point. Cease postponing your joy. Don't await retirement, the ideal instant, or some future rendition of your life to relish yourself. Live in the present, for the future is not guaranteed. In my younger days, I believed I was omniscient, too arrogant to concede when I was mistaken, too obstinate to seek assistance. My pride insisted that I needed to demonstrate my worth to others, that acknowledging an error was a mark of frailty. But let me tell you, that mindset doesn't benefit you, it alienates you. Here's the reality. Your pride will hinder you more frequently than it aids you. It compels you to debate when you should be attentive. It prevents you from apologizing when you've caused harm. It obscures the insights that only setbacks can impart. As I've matured, I've come to understand that humility isn't a flaw, it's sagacity. It requires fortitude to admit you don't possess all the solutions. The individuals who progress the most in life are those who continually learn and enhance themselves. And that necessitates one thing: relinquishing pride. Here's an illustration from my own experience. I used to detest requesting help. Whether it was repairing something at home or solving a dilemma, I'd tenaciously attempt to handle it alone. But as I've aged, I've recognized that community is vital. People are eager to assist, and by lowering your defenses, you allow others the opportunity to support you. Often, that's how the most profound bonds are forged. Furthermore, don't let your pride trap you in detrimental behaviors. Harboring resentments, refusing to pardon someone, or adhering to outdated convictions solely out of pride, it's all squandered vigor. Learn to release. Allow yourself to develop. Sometimes uttering "I was mistaken" is the most formidable action you can take. The harsh reality is that you won't always be correct, and that's acceptable. Embrace it. Learn from it. Your relationships, your contentment, and your personal growth hinge on your capacity to set aside your pride and accept what life is endeavoring to teach you. In my youth, I believed that happiness was linked to significant achievements, an ideal occupation, a luxurious vehicle, or a residence larger than necessary. But as I aged, I discerned how ephemeral those things are. You acquire something gleaming and novel, and it brings you joy temporarily. Then the feeling dissipates. You accomplish something substantial, and you're proud briefly. Then you're pursuing the next objective. But do you know what endures? The delight derived from the most basic experiences. The warmth of the sun on your face during a morning stroll. The sound of mirth from a loved one. A serene meal savored in tranquility. These are the instances that genuinely nourish your spirit, and they are priceless. Simplicity fosters lucidity. It enables you to concentrate on what truly counts. I've witnessed too many individuals deplete themselves in the pursuit of more wealth, more possessions, more affirmation, only to overlook the splendor of what's immediately before them. Don't misunderstand me. Possessing nice things isn't inherently negative, but don't allow the quest for them to govern your existence. Ultimately, all those possessions won't comfort you in adversity, nor will they grant you serenity when life becomes tumultuous. One of my most cherished memories is sitting on a veranda with a longtime friend, sipping coffee and observing the trees undulating in the wind. That wasn't a planned aspiration, but it's indelible because it was authentic, uncomplicated, and significant. Seek more such moments in your life. Disengage from diversions, relinquish the need to impress others, and permit yourself to simply exist.
There's a misconception that your life follows a strict schedule, that after a particular age, you're confined to the decisions you've made. Let me clarify immediately. That's absurd. It's never too late to begin anew. Whether you're 30, 50, or 80, you possess more capability to transform yourself than you realize. I've observed individuals enact remarkable changes in their later years. I knew someone who took up painting at 65 and experienced unprecedented happiness. I've encountered people who altered their professions in their 50s, despite being told they were too advanced in age, and subsequently discovered greater significance and achievement than they had ever envisioned. The fact is, life continually presents opportunities. You may need to seek them out or generate them independently, but they are perpetually available. The sole genuine obstacle is the trepidation within your mind, the voice that insists it's too late or that you're too old. Disregard it. The initial step is invariably the most daunting. Perhaps you fear failure, or maybe you're concerned about others' opinions. But let me assure you, regret is more burdensome than any failure you'll encounter. Attempting and not succeeding is part of existence. Not attempting at all guarantees stagnation. And here's the finest aspect of commencing afresh. It infuses your life with renewed vigor. It provides you with a reason to rise each morning, something to strive for, irrespective of your age. You'll feel rejuvenated, more vibrant, and more attuned to your surroundings. Consider this. What's one endeavor you've always yearned to undertake but have refrained from because you believe it's too late? Commence now. Take a minor step today. Life is too brief to allow fear or excuses to restrain you. So, there you have it, the 6 harsh realities of aging. Some may seem weighty, but embracing them can lead to a life that's not merely content, but also brimming with purpose. Now, I'd like to hear from you. What's the one life truth that has impacted you most profoundly? Share it in the comments below, and before you depart, please like and subscribe. There's an abundance of wisdom yet to come. Remember, aging isn't something to dread, it's something to prepare for, and when you do, it can be the most gratifying phase of your life.